My people are there. Let us all go there and die together. If you hear the sound of God, you say what is happening. When I got there, before I got to this roundabout, I met DPO, police post, DPO Solo, Lawson, and one man we call Bakassi, SP. We came there, all of us began to proceed to the market. Along the line, we met President, and they jumped together. Because of curiosity, I have to rush down to my market to know extent of damage, because I've heard that more than 2-3 people have dropped with bullet shots. When I got there, majority of them have been taken to hospital. I could not see any of them. I addressed my marketers. After addressing them, I had a call that the people that shot them has been apprehended somewhere in Toyota through the help of NAFRIC, the Army Resettlement Center here. They said we should come down to that side. As I was going, I met Mr. President also going to that direction. We met at Toyota. And what I'm telling you, my own side of the story, the way I see it. When I got to Toyota, all of us, they begin to ask us questions. They were trying to compromise what happened. We are talking about human life, and you are telling me that my people attack army. Attack army with what type of people? We are bloody civilians. We deal on motor pass. How do we attack you? We are talking about somebody that left his home this morning by 8 o'clock, only to come down here by 10 o'clock. He's there. If it's your brother, if it's your husband, what will you tell us? What are we talking about here? When I look up, I saw inside the vehicle, they're still holding 2 of our men hostage. I said, for what? I ran mad. I said, why must you? Okay, after killing, you want to take some of us back. Is this place Sabisa Forest? What is going on in Ladipo? Barely 3-4 days ago, we experienced serious fire disaster that claimed billions of naira. Today, we are talking about lives being lost. Where are we heading to? Wherever you both are, you attack us. Why? That was when they begin to subpoena. Another guy came from Air Force. I thought base command, somewhere in the Kenya. He now demanded that I should come with Mr. President to his office. It's okay. We joined them in their vehicle. We went there. On getting there, with few of our people, he requested we come to his private office, which we did. On getting there, we drop our phones and normal protocols. Then we begin to talk. I discovered that he's taking side. He was telling me their people are trained people. They don't attack people. Maybe our boys are funny. That was why they now begin to release bullets. Something must have persuaded them. And he's telling me that instead of any of the boys to lose their gun or anything funny, that they are permitted to shoot. I say, you are permitted to shoot and shoot animals? Are you shooting fowls? You have just said so. Then I'm the chairman of that market. I will tell you that you can even shoot me here in your office. My people's blood cannot go that way. We must get to the root of this issue. At a point, Mr. President, I told him, you are taking this personal. You are taking it personal. I'm not more comfortable with the way you are going about this issue. Let us invite independent people to come and investigate this matter. And let us get the truth. You interviewed their men. I was here. President was there. You interviewed their men in your own way. We saw all the blunders they committed. And you are telling me that they are right. We are not judged in this matter. Judges will come into this matter. And he took a lot of our time. Because I know he also had distress calls from different quarters. When he came in, I said, President, our foes that are not here is not comfortable by us. We should remember, we are leaders of this market. People may be trying to get across to us. And there's nothing more or less than that. People want to get across to us. Even our families might be panicking if we are dead. Or where even the people we came to that barracks with don't even know our whereabouts. President, let us go and leave this place. I'm not more comfortable here. When he came, we voiced out immediately. And we are not comfortable, we want to leave. He said very soon, I'm not okay. Immediately he comes in, we now of us start to sit down, that we are leaving. We went and collected. When I came, I saw more than close to 40 missed calls. Same thing we said, including him. Actually, he used that vehicle to bring us back here. But you know, what pissed me off? This morning, we wake up with different type of funny news. Majority for Ladipo, few of them that have gotten one experience or the other against Ladipo. Where do you get your reports? We don't know. Because I know very, very well that this thing happened in my unit. We have not interviewed anybody from my unit. Neither have you spoken with anybody from LASEC. So where is the report coming from? That was why I deemed it necessary for us to convey this type of gathering, so that we will tell the press, we will tell the world exactly what is going on. But I want us to know that when talking about act of terrorism, this is a they are terrorists. Because they came here with Fulani people. They were speaking Hausa. They're going to waste our lives. It's still becoming. I will stop here so that I will give chance to other people. But meanwhile, I have one or two persons that is from my unit that was there. Eyewitness of detailed information of all that happened yesterday. I came here with one of them. I was going to talk with you so that you know exactly. I know very well that money collected from gate is not a problem. Nobody asks them for money. When our army people come, we don't collect money from army, police, and navy. All the three armed forces, we don't collect money from them. It is our law. Even the vehicles, we don't collect money. We never collected 1 naira from anybody. This was a transaction that was did about January this year. Kickstarter that is not more than 3,000-4,000.
So, sir, make it easy for us. Tell us what happened. You won't talk about Kickstarter. We don't even know anything about Kickstarter. So tell us like we don't know. Exactly, like we don't know.
What we add was that because you don't even know the genesis of this.
Good, like we don't know.
You know, now we actually we like you rightly said, we are here to hear from the horse's mouth. Now, what we had was that it was a toll issue that they wanted to collect money from the operatives that came into the market to buy goods. Now, what you are telling us now that it happens last year. Now, what you tell us now is just tell us how it happens from last year to what happens yesterday. Now, with the issue of the starter, we don't know what starter is. Tell us everything we know about this issue.
Thank you very much. What I will tell you, it's indirect speech. Not that I'm not an eyewitness, but as the chairman, I will speak what I hear and what I know.
I'm sorry,
So we would prefer an eyewitness.
Is Uchenna around? Uchenna, the man that dead the army guy, the customer, because I was on ground yesterday, and my report, I had key starter because I was told that. So, but is Uchenna around? Uchenna would be the best person to tell us. Uchenna, known as Chisco, is he around?
Sorry, Solomon, who is Uchenna or Chisco? That's nothing like that. That's nothing like that.
What is trying to say is that if there's an eyewitness, you know how.
I said yes. Please come over this way. Yes.
Even if he speaks English, just
No, he speaks very well.
I'm okay. My name is Mr. Ajuchukwu Ezanya. Mr. Ajuchukwu Ezanya.
Go ahead, sir.
So yesterday, the time is 11:45. To be precise, understand what I mean? So I came to the first office to charge food. Then I met with the BCC. They were talking to one soldier. The man was wearing jeans and camouflage, long sleeve, and putting sweater. He was discussing about the 40 he involves the other day with that. Little time I was there. When one guy came in, he was wearing white shorts and long sleeve. He came, please, excuse me, sir, I have a complaint. Say, okay, wait. I don't think so. When I finish with you, then I can attend to you. So he said, no, I'm talking to you, then you are discussing with another person in front of that soldier. So that soldier looked at him and kept quiet. I was still talking with the PCC chairman. I mean, Public Complaint Committee chairman. So they are discussing and he said, can't you hear me? There's altercation there. Two of them, we started saying, you bloody civilian, I'm talking to you. Why is he moved? Everybody look, that's what it meant. We don't understand him. He said, please, can you go outside? He went outside, was just shouting. Little Titan, I'm going to show you who I am. And he came with one guy that's wearing bag at his back, a civilian. So when they are going out, then one Mr. Solomon rushed to him, said, please calm down, what's your problem? That's where the man opened up and said, the father of this guy here sent me to help him retrieve some goods there. Kick starter. That's why he calls his friend. The guy was telling him, leave him there. Then two of them went. Then I went back to the office and asked the vice chairman, what is the problem between you and that man that left? He said, this is exactly. Even the army man that was attending to testified to me. He said they are coming back. So I'm not going to go anywhere. As an editor, I stay over in the market. Let me stay nearby and watch events where we're going to come back again to cap the situation. Within 10 minutes, he lost in speed. He said no. Want to keep every place just be under search. Totally. The other guy was, you bloody Biafrans or what? I don't believe in fucking sentiments. But I know they are useless bizagas. I want to get this in shreds. Somebody telling you it's toast, it's rubbish. There's nothing like that because you come to complain. We never even know the reason why you come to the market. This has been the order of the day. A mechanic will come, I hire army outside. How much I'm going to pay? Somebody will be outside. As a Major General Yakubu from Abuja. If you don't change the engine, I close the market. This threat is too much for us to bear on a daily basis. Then I want to ascertain what prompts you to come with this guy. We have not discussed to know that he has not certified you. Immediately, I was just begging them. They brought gun and start shooting. I beg. I hold the guy. Please, the casualty will be much. People are too much. This is why people are start running and defending themselves and throwing stone. When you are throwing stone, I'm the only person in the buffer zone between the army, Air Force guys, and the traders. The only person. Everybody run. Whenever they run, I just kneeling down. Please go back. When this guy the driver was having gun by his side. Then he shoot. The guy, the most red shorts and white shirts, go and grab the gun. I will tell you who shoots who. The guy that died here, I know the person that shot him dead. The guy that shot inside, I know the person that shot him dead. So the guy kneeled down. So there's nothing like straight bullets. He's aiming at. Then he knelt down. Wearing white. By the side, if you're entering this gate now, I shot that guy at the stomach, one the buttocks, one the leg. The guy, they carried him up. So when I was helping the soldier, because when they leave the market, immediately I entered that their helos. I helped them to jack it up. Then I brought out the rim that was holding the vehicle. So the guy was reversing. Then I brought out the front chair that was in the front. It was very so rough. When they are coming out, I run outside Tinubu block and they carried that guy that shot. When I was running, the same young guy, he's a Fulani guy or Hausa guy, he just ran again. When I was carrying that guy to all the taxi people deserted me. Blood was all over my body. He said, drop that idiot, let me just finish him there. Then he pointed gun at me, direct in my heart. Just like this, that if I move or say anything, that's enough of me. He was going to waste me here and nothing will happen. I said, my son, look at me. Even my last bomb. I went to NTA 83. I was dropped. By then, your mother had not been born before. Don't take anybody seen here from granted. He said, if I said anything, he's going to shoot me for anything. Then the guy, he's the person that collected that rifle from the one wearing white and shot this man here. It's when he finished with me, Coming back, then he shot that guy that died. Yeah, immediately. Then he went to the by that people around inside their shops. What they did, they go out and mobilize and carry sticks and hitting people's heads, breaking people's heads. I was shouting. I called that yellow one. Say, I begged you. I knelt down and begged you. Please, casualty, leave this market. This is a mountain of 2005. It cost life, man. What you people want? Now I was so astonished this morning when I read some trash and stupid thing somebody can put up. When we're talking about life.
So let's be careful of the words. Now, about the people that were shot and the people that died, how many were shot? How many died?
Good and fine. We are not praying for more casualties or more people to die. There are some people that are in the hospital. They are going to that place to ascertain their condition. Some people are still in coma.
How many?
I don't know how many.
We are coming. I was coming from Lagos. We saw Terry. We visited Terry in the hospital at Lagos now.
Sorry, dead?
No, alive.
3 are alive.
Terry alive. He left with severe wounds. One of them is just coming out from theater. Major operation. Yes. And yesterday evening, while we came back from Ikeja, they brought one corpse here in Ladipo. That one wanted to trigger another casualties, but the president went and addressed our boys. All of them left. So that is the one. I don't know if there is any casualty at Solo General Hospital. That we are not yet sure.
That was the one that died General Hospital that was later taken.
Okay.
So, Mr. President, now,
In total, how many people died?
What died? Like one. I know of one.
Yes.
Yes.
So the market was confirmed.
okay, Mr. President,
Somebody
what is the main satisfaction?
My name is Daniel, and I try from the as at 8 p.m. years ago, investigation revealed that 2 cops were drugged at the army barracks in Africa. How true is this?
Yeah, you say you are good.
My name
From
is
Guardian.
As at 8 p.m. yesterday, investigation revealed that 2 dead bodies were dropped out.
It was a false information.
Have you confirmed that? That's why we are here. Our own is to confirm. So these are your people. And you mentioned that one person, so far, one dead has been recorded.
Then the president will run up. Well, my name is Obi Oraume. I'm a legal practitioner, right to the association. I'll start by saying that what happened yesterday is not the beginning of the intimidations, the harassments from the military in the market. I recall 2 years ago, I came to the market and there were 2 army men. They came in uniform. And one of them said that he bought an engine he used for 8 months. And that the engine had started smoking, that he wanted a replacement. And that because the person who sold the engine refused to replace it for him, he wanted to arrest him and take him to the barracks by force. Fortunately, I was around. I said you were not going to take him anywhere. Because number one, what you bought was not a brand new engine. You bought a fairly used engine. And normally, if you have used engine for 8 months and they start smoking, then it's either you buy another one or go and repair it. You can't come because you are an army officer and beat this guy, take him to the barracks. So that day the chairman was around, some other executives, and then we insisted. It took several hours. Finally, they left, and then subsequently they came back in larger number. But at the end of the day, some senior officers in the military got to know about it, and the matter was resolved. That was not all. There was another incident. So this thing has been recurring over time. And then what we then decided was that the association decided to put up a very big signboard visible to everybody. If you go outside there, you will see it. And what is contained in it is a public notice. A public notice is a notice to the whole world that whatever you bought as fairly used, that there is no guarantee that you are going to return it after some time. Before you take it away, it must be tested. And once it's tested and it's working, you go with it, you take it, and that is the way it is. So now, coming to what happened yesterday. Yesterday, there was a matter that concerned the association. I was in court. It was after the court, I was surprised no single person came from the association. I now called the chairman. He told me that there was an incident that some army came and opened fire. I said, how did it happen? That was when I knew that because of Kickstarter that one army man bought about 6-7 months ago, suddenly the thing stopped working. He now came to the market to insist, as they usually do, for a replacement. And at the end of the day, matter was resolved. Then after it was resolved, between him and the trader, I was still not fully satisfied. He now went to the task force office. At the task force office, you have the PCC chairman, Public Complaint Committee chairman, Mr. Omunna Obi, and he was already attending to some people. So they told him to hold on. He was not ready to wait. And in that case, I need to remind you that he did not come in the army uniform. There were two of them. They came in mufti. And he felt that because he's an officer, even though there are nothing on the face of it apparently to show that this man is an officer, that he must be attended to first. So they pleaded with him, please, be patient. He refused. So one of them now told him, Oga, please, can you give us chance? He took offense. He went and they came back with open mesa and wanted to finish the traders. Because, number one, if you are firing arms, you are shooting gun, not up, but aiming at people, what you tend to do is to kill. And the law says that you bear the consequences of your actions. So somebody that is aiming at people and shooting indiscriminately wanted to kill. The question is, why do they want to kill? Kill innocent, unarmed civilians. Why? Was there, because was there any threat? There was no threat. Was there, can we even say in the widest imagination that was they were shooting as a result of defense, self-defense? Nothing like that. At the time the two of them left the market, there was no problem. Only to go back and unleash mayhem on the traders. Now it is enough. We are not going to allow this matter to lie low. For now, nobody can say precisely the number of people that have died. Sure. Because we don't know. The market is such a big place that when the shooting started, people were running helter-skelter. And the market has been shut down by the association, at least to get to the root of this matter. So it's that day today we find out how many people actually died. But at least we know that yesterday some people brought corpse of one young man aged about 28 years that died. We are hearing that some other people may have died. We don't know. But the issue is that at the end of the day, we are going to send a petition to the Inspector of Police on this matter. We're also going to send one to the Chief of Army Staff on this matter. We're actually going to send one to the Governor of the state and the Commissioner for Police on this matter. Let the whole world know that it is wrong for somebody, because you are an army man, you are army, you are paid from the tax paid by the civilians, the masses. The gun you have is not your personal gun. You are using to kill people in something that has to do with contracts. Because buying and selling is contractual. It's purely contractual. Not so that is the problem that is at hand. It has been on for, but this is the time that a life has been lost. And we see it as murder. his mother.
Let's hear from the president so that we can wrap up the session, please.
Please, they are men of the Air Force, not Army. Let's not disclose the Air Force personnel.
Air Force.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said before, my name is Mr. Chicken Wampo. Sorry, President General of Ladipo Market. It's quite unfortunate. The incident that happened yesterday in Ladipo Market. We have been facing series of problems with soldiers. And I believe this is the time we are going to stop it. And I believe by the grace of God, time will come when we decide in Ladipo Market not to sell any motor spare parts to any soldier. It's getting out of hand, taking laws into their hands. And we're here talking about Kickstarter, worth of how much? 3,500. And somebody is dead, which you don't know how many people that died. So many are still in the hospital. We are going to take this matter to the highest authority to make sure we get judgment. Thank you very much.
So since yesterday, have you heard from the, I learned you went with the army. Have you heard from them? Has there been any conversation, any exchange between you and them?
Yesterday we went to their office. You know, as a soldier, they are trying to protect their boys. But wish we told them that we are leaving their office to go and make report to the necessary place that we're supposed to do. As of that yesterday, we air our own view to them. It's quite unfortunate that soldiers will come inside the market and started shooting trailers direct, as if they are animals. The intimidation in their office was so much to us, and we left. That's all. But this morning, one of their commander called me that he would like to have a meeting with our executives. But due to the situation of the market today, we decided to shut down, to show the world, to show the Nigerians what happened in Ladipo Market, to solidarity with the person that died. That's the reason why our market was shut down today. That's the reason why we will not be able to have time to go and meet the Air Force commander that invited us. Thank you.
I don't know if you are demanding for any damage. Are you making a
As of now, not yet. We are demanding for justice.
How many days will the market be?
I cannot say anything for now.
Okay, we know, let's put this in Naira coins. Ladipo is a big market with high economic value. The thing yesterday that this incident happened and has situated market, can you relatively put some figure what the market or the general looks like?
Thank you very much, my brother. Like the question you just asked, Ladipo market is the biggest automobile market in the whole West Africa, not in Nigeria. But as of now, we are not talking about how much we lost.
We're talking about life.
We're talking about life.
Second question, sir. Also, our preliminary investigations show that following what the delegate person here said, that there is been issues between the military, if we come to market to buy goods, and also give the money to for change, even after the peace. Let me use myself being very important with the market. Now, between the person, because I I know that if you buy something, whether it is Congo or new one, sometimes in a deal to have a leverage, some dealers, traders give guarantee to what they buy. A warranty. There's something guarantee and warranty.
Yes.
And then now, was there at any point where that dealer had this agreement? Because he said that business or trading is a contractual agreement. I'm following your word now.
Yes.
Like a contractual agreement. Was there any relationship, that contractual agreement between them, that if it gets spoiled, you can return this, and what was the period? If the person there can tell us, so that we put things in perspective. That is one. Two, there are also incidences where even the computers of they are taken out of some persons within the market. Quote and unquote, some persons within the market that their brigandage is usually uncalled for. And sometimes when they come to market, they are being ruffled and all of that. Now, this issue, investigation revealed that when you went to the PCC office and you tried to make lodge that one of the persons in the task force, we were not there, but our underground investigation gave us was slapped. How true. And it was when it was slapped, he had to call, then he put it all across to his office. And they reinforced and came back. That was when they came, also investigation revealed that they were chased or they were pelted with bottles. And in the process, one of the bottles and give one of the soldiers like and there was blood spilled. On that process, he saw the blood. He was aggrieved or angered, and then he opened fire.
Thank you very much for your question. Ladipo market is a very big market. We have like 46 units chairman, which the incident that happened yesterday was at Agui Uronse market. So the chairman of Agui Uronse market is here to answer that question.
Your first question. In our notice board, we gave warranty of 1 week. When you buy under 1 week, we give you warranty. There are differences between guarantee and warranty. Bring it, we'll take care of it. We'll make sure that it works. That is warranty. I cannot give you guarantee because I'm not the producer. So, we give 1 week warranty. And once it is 1 week, you bring it back. You find it difficult to collect the money. That is where it looks as if you are hostile. Where we buy, we don't have any parameter. We used to know if that engine or that item is okay or not. We incur a lot of loss we that sells this engine to the end user. We, the executives here, we have our own vehicles. We also experience what people are experiencing. I can buy an item and it doesn't work. I bring it to you. He said, Chairman, go now after you come. When I go there once, twice, when I feel bored, maybe now you go later bring my money back to me or you give me exactly what I want. This is Tukumbo business we are doing. Fairly used. What the problem before this, we both said and give us, what the problem is, we don't know. The second question. Remind me what you asked. Say, they slapped the man. I think I also have an eyewitness, as I told you. Because if I give you the information, it will look as if maybe I'm trying to jump gun. Please, Mr. Odoko, did anybody slap anybody that yesterday?
That man is so good. So the Constitutional Authority or Public Complaint Committee was shouting. And had it been, I know the number of that soldier they are attending to. And I called him, he was there. There was a certain that place they are interviewing to ascertain his problem while he was in the market. When this guy is suddenly walking, I was interrupting that he must be attended first. Say, please, leave my office. No one shares your office and you're living here. What I know, this is not Korean Corps, Nigerian soldiers that know this is maybe repented Boko Haram that was shipped to South.
So let me help you once again. Sorry, I want to let me. Hello. Let me portray this point very clear. Here in our market, we have PCC. That's the first port of entry. You establish against them. After the judgment, if you are not comfortable, we have appeal. Go and put for appeal. If you are not comfortable, you have the office of the executive chairman. Come there, bring your matter. It will be resolved.